In this video, I'm going to give you 2 free plays for Major League Baseball Wednesday, May 13th. The first play is going to be in the Tampa Bay Rays Toronto Blue Jays game, and the second play is going to be in the Atlanta Braves Chicago Cubs game. I have a 5% max bet in Major League Baseball today. You can get that at my link up there. That's my capper link, wt.buzz/TB. Also, give me a follow on my Twitter X account as I put out free resources to make you a better every single day. Today, I've put out my pitcher strikeout projections and outs projections for every starter today that qualifies. Hit the like and subscribe button. Let WagerTalk know that you like the videos I'm making, and they will let me keep making more. Not only do I have a 5% max bet out in Major League Baseball today, but you can get 3 days for 30% off all access. I'm a pretty good capper to back. So with no further ado, let's get on to the free plays. Tampa Bay Rays are sending Griffin Jax to the mound to take on Dylan Cease and the Toronto Blue Jays. Yeah, Dylan Cease is a pretty darn good pitcher. He's 3-1 with a 2.5 ERA, but some of those numbers can be a little misleading. The Tampa Bay Rays are hitting quite well right now. I've got them ranked 11 out of 30 MLB teams, where I've got the Rays ranked 12, so pretty neck and neck in that department. The Rays bullpen is actually performing a bit better than the Blue Jays right now. I've got the Rays ranked 4th in Major League Baseball out of 30 teams, while I have the Toronto Blue Jays ranked 11. They're both still pretty good. Slight edge to the Blue Jays. So, what are we going to see in Griffin Jax? Well, Griffin Jax doesn't go deep. He's got a 5 ERA, but he does have some decent numbers against the batters he's facing today. A 226 average and a 645 OPS. Anything under 750 for OPS. Since my scouting days, I've always said 750 is the Mendoza line. Anything under that, and you're doing a pretty good job. So I do like Jax here. The problem with him is he's not going to go deep. He went 4 innings in his last appearance. Aside from that 4-inning outing, he rarely goes into the 3rd inning. So I believe the Rays are going to be reliant a little bit on their bullpen. But when you have the number 4 bullpen in Major League Baseball, that's not such a bad thing. Taking a look at Dylan Cease's numbers against the batters he's facing, he has 42 at-bats against. But he has a whopping 310 batting average against these batters with an 868 OPS, which is a little bit over the 750 line that I always like to use as a guideline. So how are we going to approach this game? Well, the Rays are playing better than anyone in MLB. They're really whacking the ball really well. They have a good bullpen, and they have a guy starting, even though he's not going to go deep. He does have a good history against these Blue Jays. Looking at the lines here, you can get Tampa Bay Rays plus 1.5 at a pretty decent price, and I think that's the way to go here. Tampa Bay Rays plus 1.5. If that line is too deep for you, you can take them on the money line for plus money, but I feel more comfortable taking them plus 1.5 on the run line. I think the Rays should be able to win this game, but even if they lose by 1, we're still going to win the bet. So play number 1 is the Tampa Bay Rays plus 1.5 on that run line. Again, follow me on X, Twitter X. I have strikeout and outs projections for every starter today, and at that link up there, I have a 5% max MLB moneyline play today. I am WagerTalk's number 1 5% winner in the last 365 days. I'm plus 58 units in the last 365 days on my 5% plays. Ride it with me, and let's get that win on my 5% play. 3 days for 30% off all access. You can also get that 5% play, and it's only about $10 more than buying the play singly. So grab a 3-day pass for 30% off. Might be a little bit more value there. Let's get on to the second free play here. We have the Cubs taking on the Braves. We got J.R. Ritchie making his rookie season here. Not his debut, but it's his rookie season. He's got a 3.63 ERA, but as you would expect from a rookie, a little bit erratic. A 3.63 ERA is respectable, but his whip is over 150, which means he's putting 1.5 guys on base every inning that he's starting. That's not good. You want your whip to be right around 1.2 or less. It means that he's putting guys on base, but he's kind of getting lucky that they're not scoring too much on him. Don't know how long that luck is going to last, so I'm going to stay away from J.R. Ritchie here. Let's take a look at Shota Imanaga, who's going for the Cubs. Imanaga has been really good this season. He's got a 2.28 ERA, he's 4 wins and 2 losses with a 0.93 whip, which is really good. One thing about the Braves, though, they're hitting number 7 in Major League Baseball. They got some guys who can absolutely crush it. So do the Cubs. The Cubs are hitting 11 in Major League Baseball right now. Imanaga, I've got him on a curve of 30, ranked 5 out of all Major League Baseball pitchers. On a curve of 30, that is. Pretty good. He's in the top 1/3 of Major League Baseball pitchers. However, if you look at his numbers against the batters that he's facing today, which is the Atlanta Braves, he's got 40 at-bats against, a whopping 350 average, and a 941 OPS. So the Braves batters have been able to get to Imanaga. Looking at the first 5 team totals here, the Braves are only 1.5. And for this power lineup, I think 1.5 way too low, even though you have a starting pitcher with a 0.95 whip. I'm going to go with the Braves over 1.5 runs in the first 5 innings. That's play number 2. So to summarize, play number 1, free play number 1 is the Tampa Bay Rays plus 1.5, and free play number 2 is going to be the Braves first 5 innings over 1.5 runs scored. Get my 5% max MLB play. I'm the number 1 5% max play winner among all 33 cappers at WagerTalk in the last 365 days, plus 58 units of profit. You can also follow me on my Twitter X for great resources. Every day I put them out, and I do it with kind of a joking chuckle. Today is Goodfellas. Take a look at my Twitter X to see those resources out. I've got strikeout and outs projections for all the starting pitchers today. Grab my 5% max play or a 3-day all access pass for 30% off at that link up there. Good luck with all of your action, guys. Let's ride this wind. Let's get some money. Click the like button. Let WagerTalk know you like the video. I will read all your comments and respond to them if you're a normal person. Good luck with your action. I'll be back with more.